look at running Postgres as a unikernel. As this article kind of points out, Postgres actually used to kind of be the example of what doesn't work well as a unikernel, namely because Postgres makes uses of architectural design that was very popular back in, say, the mid 90s and early 90s. Software that made use of multiple processes, shared memory, signaling for IPC against those processes. You know, the whole kit and caboodle. This architecture was prominent back then because the systems back then didn't really have access to actual real threads. We didn't have commodity SMP machines until like around 2001. The entire cloud and virtualization as we know it didn't exist. So this is why software was made that way. But, you know, as we pointed out, even going back to 96, when like officially Postgres was released, that was about 27 years ago. It actually has lineage from 1986 when Michael Stonebreaker released Postgres from an earlier database called Ingress from the 70s. So this is actually a really old database. So you really should be surprised that it uses these concepts. Anyways, you didn't come to hear the history lesson, you came to see it in action. So let's go ahead and look. We basically just load up the package here, which I clearly, let me just, all right. So I believe it's this guy. All right, yeah. So we're loaded up, and it's listening on 68.234. So we'll go over here, and we'll just kind of do a pSQL for 192.168.60.234. Do 5342. Is that right? And then Postgres database 68.234. 5432. All right, so it looks like we connected, right? There's not going to be anything here because we haven't done anything. So let's go ahead and create a database called, let's call it Unikernels. All right, let's use it. Well, sometimes I mix up my MySQL and my PostgreSQL syntax, but yeah, you just use /c to connect. And then we can do like a create table, ID serial primary key, some data, some varchar, call it 50, and let's give it a name. Feed me. All right, so we have a table, right? Anyways, and we can go ahead and insert into feed me. So we get one, and then some data perhaps, values. All right, so it looks like we got some values feeding in here. Just give it some more. All right, and now we should be able to select from. So looks like it's all working. All right, yeah, this is really interesting because we didn't think that Postgres was going to be something that we're going to unikernelize, but clearly we can, and it just kind of pushes the bar in terms of you know, whether or not we can run something as a unikernel or not. Anyways, till next video. Catch you later. Bye.